Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am filming this amazing, simple tutorial on this brown look. It is just like an everyday look. It has got two eyeshadows, so it is not advanced whatsoever. This is great if you're in a rush and you need to get out that door quickly. You can minus some of these steps if it's too much for you. You know, I'm filming this as if I've got all the time in the world, but obviously in the morning I can do this in 5 minutes. So you can do this on a rush, or you can obviously do what I've done in this video and take my time doing it all. But this video is, you know, really just based on a quick tutorial so that you guys can get out the door if you're in a rush, and you can take parts out if you don't need to do them. Like I've said, I have to do a 4-step, you know, start for my face. I do a primer, I found a foundation, I conceal, and then I use a powder. You don't have to do that if that's not, you know, if you can just wear a BB cream, and I'm so jealous if you can do that. If you can just wear a BB cream, then that's great. That's all you have to wear. Then you're gonna miss the first 5 minutes of this video. So, you know, tailor it to yourselves. So if you wanna see how I created this look, please keep watching. I'm gonna start off by using my VS Pro Anti-Shine Oil-Free Mattifier by Victoria's Secret. This is one of my favourite primers I use. And it's clear, and it just like goes on so nicely and really prepares my face for the foundation. I have put moisturiser on before this, so I'm not putting too much on because it's already a good base to put my foundation. Next, I'm using the Revlon Colour Stay Foundation. I use the medium beige colour. Now that it's coming into winter, I might go down to a lighter one. But at the moment, this is pretty good for my skin. And I really do like this because it lasts a long time. I'm just going to use my flat kabuki brush by Sigma to apply that. And what I like to do first is actually put it onto my hand and then go from there with putting it on. I leave quite a lot of my under eye area without too much foundation. I don't really focus too much on that area because I do come in with my concealer and spend the time on it there. Okay, now that that's all blended in, I'm going to go in with my concealer, and this is the Stay Matte Concealer by Rimmel, and I've got the Ivory shade, and this is gorgeous. I love this. I find that this really does help cover up my under eye. I don't really get bags under my eyes, but I get a little bit of darkness, so this really does cover it up. I don't know if you can see, probably won't be able to, but in the middle there's a green section to it as well, so that just really does help. Green gets rid of darkness, so you know, that's really good. And then I go in with a stippling brush, if I can find it, which is by Elf. And I really love this, and I go in and I just blend it out from there. This one's really good because I don't really get bags, but this covers any, I can sometimes get a little bit of darkness under my eyes, so this really does help cover it up. And it's a really, really good concealer for a drugstore product. And moving on, I'm using my large Sigma brush. What's this one? Large powder brush F30. So I'm using this, and I'm lightly going to put on some of my Face of Australia powder, which I've raved about a lot. It's one of my favourite loose powders, and I literally just get whatever's in the lid and then just put that. I don't want it to be cakey, so I just put a little bit on. I do find that if I miss this step, my foundation doesn't last as long. Because I've got combination skin, it can quite often get a little bit oily, especially in like the T-zone areas. So if I put a little bit of that on without it molting on me, it just means it lasts a lot longer on my skin, so I prefer it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is get one of my favourite products at the moment, which is the Maybelline Colour Stick. And what I do is put this on to do like a light contour, and I find this really, really easy to do, and then I just blend it all out with my Duo Fiber F50 Sigma brush and just blend it all out. It doesn't give you too harsh of a contour, which I like. That's what you'd probably prefer for an everyday kind of look. So I really do like it. And then what I do is I just go in with my brush, Dual Fiber brush, and just help blend that all out. You'll notice that I don't contour my nose. The reason for that is that it's quite crooked, so I don't want to emphasize that area. So I normally tend to leave that out, and I'll just tend to contour like my cheeks here. Moving on to eyebrows now. Of course, I use my Sigma Dark Brow Powder, and you would have seen this in one of my monthly favorites videos. Without a doubt, a favorite go-to brow powder. I probably use it every day, and I find it so easy to use. So moving on to eyeshadows. Now the eyeshadows are going to be really basic for this look because I want it to be like a quick look. We're not going to spend 50 minutes every morning doing our makeup. So what I'm going to do is I'm using this little palette that I got from Sigma, and I'm using the color in the middle, which is Act. And that is a great color. Love this. So I'm just going to get my brush to put that on with. And the way I've described this color is like a mocha. It looks quite dark in here, but it's really nice. Just a perfect everyday. It really works well with my skin tone. And I find that it really does become a really great base for any of your other foundations, especially if you're doing a dramatic brown smoky eye or a black brown smoky eye, something more dramatic for nighttime. This is an amazing base, but by itself, I love it for just an everyday look. And what I can sometimes do is use Reveal here, which is more of a reddy color, which I will put into the crease line here. But for today, I'm actually going to use a MAC pigment because I just want it to be nice and basic. So I'm just going to do the other eye now. Okay, so now that I've put my base on, which is the Act, what I'm going to do is go in with my MAC pigment, and I'm going to put a little bit of this on to the middle to the end of my eye. And this is just to add something a little bit extra. You can just leave this one on for an everyday look. If you don't have the time, if I also don't have the time, I'll just put on just the Sigma Act. So that's just the brown shade in the middle. But if I do have a couple of extra minutes, I will put on the MAC pigment or the other color in the reddy. And this has got a little bit of glitter in it, a little bit of shimmer. So it does kind of dressy it up a little bit as well and make it not so matte. This just adds that little bit extra of a step, which I believe just makes it look really nice. And then what I'm going to do is go in with my favorite blending brush. This is the Tapered Blending E40 brush, of course, one of my favorites, and just make sure that's all blended out. And just make sure that that is all blended, not just here as well. I want to make sure I go all the way in, because what can happen sometimes is that this part in here is not too blended out, and that's when I feel like it can look really chalky looking. So if you just make sure that it's all blended out perfectly, you won't have that look. So next I'm going to be putting on some of the NYX gel eyeliner, and this is in Jet Black, and I love to finish off the look with this. By all means, if you don't have time, just pop on some mascara and a little bit of eyeliner and you'll be good to go. Definitely the look will still look amazing, but if you've got time, put some of this on. It just makes it a little bit more dramatic, especially if you're putting on some eyelashes with this look, depending if you're in a rush or not. But if you're in a rush, no problems, just put a little bit of mascara, a little bit of eyeliner, and you're good to go. This look is done. But if you've got time, definitely use a little bit of eyeliner. It will finish off the look amazing. So my top eyeliner is on now, and I'll just zoom in a little bit. So my top eyeliner is on, and it just adds that little bit extra. So now what I want to do, just to finish off the look as well, is just put a tiny bit, if I can find the brush, of the Act just underneath. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding some of my Bad Girl Benefit Lash Mascara, and this is great. The brush is so big though, but yeah, no, this is really good mascara. Last but not least, we are putting on a little bit of blush, only a little bit on here, because I just want it to be quite natural, like not too much, well, not too much for me. And then what I tend to do is just blend that all out. I don't have any colour on my cheeks, so if I don't have much colour on my cheeks, everyone's like, what's wrong, are you sick? So I always like to have like a little bit of colour on there. I can't just do a bronzer, I like to have a little bit of pink. So to finish off this look, like I said, it's very natural, very, I guess, great for work or great for occasions where you're just running out the door. All I'm going to do is put a little bit of MAC cream cup on, so not like a big dramatic red or anything like that you keep having to monitor or keep having to check and reapply all day. I'm just going to put some of the MAC, which is a perfect nude for me. I like a little bit of pink in there, and then I'm going to top it off with a Napoleon lip gloss. So, and that's it, and that's going to finish off the look. So for some, this might not be a nude, but for me, this is as kind of nude as it gets. I don't really go for, because I'm quite pale, I don't normally go for just like more of a brownie nude. All my nudes will tend to have a little bit of pink in them, which I love. Excellent, and that's the lips done. And all I've done is straighten my hair for a really, I never straighten my hair dead straight, so it always has like a little bit of just, I love the effortlessness. So I don't want it to be perfect. I like always run my fingers through my hair, as you know. So I just love the scrunched look. So this is the final look. This is the final look, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said, you know, this is what I do for my morning quick routine. If I'm rushing, I've got to go to the shops really quickly, or I'm late for work and I just need to quickly put some makeup on. Obviously, you know, I've done it today for the purpose of a video, so it is longer than what I would normally do. You know, for me to do my makeup in the morning takes me 5 minutes tops, but obviously for filming a video it's a little bit harder. It takes me a little bit longer to put on. Keeping in mind as well, if I'm in a rush, I'm not putting eyeliner on. I'm not doing a big winged eyeliner. And you know, I might only put one layer of mascara on. I'm not going to put, you know, 3 or 4. So there are ways to obviously shorten it down, but for the purpose of the video, you know, I've kind of gone all out. So would I do this every day? Maybe not. Obviously, if I've got time in the morning, this is my look I go for. So it's just a great look. You know, today it is Saturday. I'm going out shopping. You know, I've got errands to run. This is a great look. I don't wear eyelashes every day, and I'm not going to wear them today because I've got things to do and it's not like a big occasion or anything like that. So this is just a great look for me. I still feel like dressed up and I've put effort in, but it's not, you know, glitter and eyelashes and, you know, a lot of fakeness or anything like that. It's just a great look for every day. So if you like these looks, please let me know. Leave a comment below and, you know, I can film more of these for you. If you have any questions, also leave them below. Any tutorials you want to see, any hauls, any reviews, anything like that. If you want to see any collections, anything like that, please let me know, guys, and I'm more than happy to film them for you. So until next time, bye.